that the Lord put the Spirit on them to rule at that time, and when He took it away, now look at.
Yep. Or you Cushites, the Babylonians. Now the motherfuckers skinny as fuck, man, starving with flies buzzing over their goddamn heads and shit. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 4. And he gathered a mighty strong host, and ruled over countries and nations and kings who became tributaries unto him. And after these things he fell sick, and perceived that he should die. Wherefore he called his servants, such as were honorable, and had been brought up with him from his youth, and parted his kingdom among them while he was yet alive.
So these guys that he parted his kingdom unto was brought up with him from his youth, meaning they was his friends since he was a child, right? So that meaning they had to be from where he was from. Go ahead.
Verse 7. So Alexander reigned 12 years. In verse 7, Alexander reigned 12 years and then died. And his servants bare rule, every one in his place. And after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves. So did their sons after them many years. And evil were multiplied in the earth.
Right. So Alexander 4 generals, man. Or should I say the main generals? Lysimachus, Cassander, Ptolemy, and Seleucid, man. Go ahead, brother.
And there came out of them a wicked root. Go ahead. Antiochus, surname Epiphanes.
No, can you read 9 again, Baba Kushai Salaki?
This is verse 9. And after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves. So did their sons after them many years, and evil were multiplied in the earth.
And evils were multiplied in the earth. That's the point. Can you get that Proverbs 29:16, brother?
This is Proverbs 29:16. When the wicked are multiplied, transgression increases.
When the wicked are multiplied, transgression increases. Man, go ahead.
But the righteous shall see their fall.
But the righteous shall see the fall. And look at this place now. Transgression is increasing like a motherfucker, man. Why? Because the wicked is increasing. Why is that? Because it just said the evils were multiplied on the earth. Because the wicked beareth rule now. Can you jump read 10, brother?
And there came out of them a wicked root, Antiochus, surnamed Epiphanes, son of Antiochus the king, who had been hostage at Rome, and he reigned. He reigned in the 137 years of the kingdom of the Greeks.
Right. Now that's it on that. Can you read that, brother?
This is Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn.
And so, and it's all kind of mourning going on right now. So you know the wicked is ruling the earth right now. Why? Because when wicked are multiplied, transgressors decrease. So it's all kind of wickedness going on in this place right now because the wicked are multiplied. And it just said that when the righteous rule, the people rejoice. Who's rejoicing right now? Nobody. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. It's all mourning across the earth going on right now, man. Can you read that, brother?
There's Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof, if not wherein who is he?
So the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. So the wicked is ruling right now. So let's find out who this. We already just read it. There came out a wicked root, Antiochus, which came out of Seleucid, who he was one of the generals of Alexander when evils were multiplied, right? So now we finding out who the wicked is, man. Who this devil is. Can you give me that Malachi, brother?
Malachi chapter 1 verse 3. And I hated Esau and laid his mountain and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness.
Keep going.
Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build a desolate place.
And who's doing all the building right now, man? All these goddamn skyscrapers getting built up. Who's building them? You goddamn so-called white people, man. You Edomites. You are the wicked. Go ahead.
Thus said Yahweh of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down. And they shall call them the border of wickedness.
So they shall call who? Esau, Edom, the border of wickedness. So wherever this goddamn devil is, man, that's the border of wickedness. Wherever he's at, he's the fucking border of wickedness, man. That's like a borderline right there. You don't cross that line, man. There's fucking wickedness on that side. And this devil, this devil ruling Europe. This devil ruling here. This devil ruling the world right now, man. That's why you got homosexuality increase. That's why in Babylon, in this goddamn place, Sodom and Gomorrah, you got it lawful for a goddamn man to marry a man.
Right, you got niggas old as hell dressing as fucking dogs. Going their day just pretending to be dogs and shit. Buying shoe toys for themselves. This is
now you got 3, 4, 5-year-old little boys and girls talking about they the opposite sex and shit, man. Transgender bathrooms and bullshit like that, man. Hey, this place is fucking wicked because the wicked is ruling, man. Transgression increasing. The evils are multiplied. You get that, Psalms, brother?
This is
No, finish that. Finish that, brother. Slack it.
It says the border of wickedness and the people against whom the Lord have indignation forever.
The people for whom the Lord have a righteous anger towards forever, man. Go ahead, brother. 10:4.
Psalms 10:4. The wicked through the pride of his countenance will not seek after Yahweh. Yahweh is not in all his thoughts.
And that's why this devil does the thing he does, man. He will not seek after the Most High. Because how do you seek after the Most High? You're going to seek to obey the Most High. That's why this devil does everything opposite of what the Lord ordained, man. Everything opposite, man. Every law in the Bible, he tries to does the opposite, man. Not to build house to house, but this devil builds house to house. Or you shouldn't eat swine, but this devil got swine in every goddamn thing, man. A man should not wear what pertaining to a woman. Oh, well, you can wear whatever you want, whatever makes you feel comfortable. Goddamn wickedness. The scripture says not to lie down with a beast, but in Canada, they just fucking legalized sleeping with animals, man. Goddamn devil, man. Hey, transgression increaseth, man. You got that, brother? Second Ezra. 6, verse 7. You gonna read 7 to 10?
This is Second Ezra 6 and verse 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that follows?
So what shall be the parting asunder of times? That basically Ezra asking, when shall be the end? When shall be the ending of the times? When shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that follows? When shall be the end of this bullshit ass kingdom and the beginning of the righteous kingdom, the kingdom of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua? Go ahead.
And he said unto me, for Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau.
So that goes back to Genesis, right? When it was born, Jacob held the heel of Esau when they were born, right? Go ahead.
For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows.
So Esau, Edom, is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. So if Esau is the end of the world, and the wicked shall rule, we know that Esau is the wicked. We just proved that. Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. So let's find out, when is the end of the world? Can you get that, Matthew, brother?
This is Matthew 24 and 5. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Mashiach, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
Oh, is that happening today? Russia and China, America, Iran, Israel, Turkey, Saudi Arabia, right? Rumors of war is going on, right? Go ahead.
See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
Go ahead.
For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom.
And which is happening now. Go ahead.
And there shall be famines.
Famines, what's going on in Venezuela right now, man? They ass eating cats, dogs, and birds. Go ahead.
And pestilence.
Which is diseases. They just had the Ebola shit. The what was the fucking other one? The recent one? Yeah, the Zinca shit. Go ahead.
It says, and earthquakes.
And there's an earthquake every goddamn day, man. Wasn't there one in Ecuador? It was just one in LA, Japan. When you Google earthquakes, man, it's an earthquake every goddamn day, man. That never happened in no time ever. But now, that's how you know we at the end. So whoever's ruling right now has to be Esau Edom. He has to be the wicked. Who is ruling the world today? The so-called white man, man. Esau Edom runs everything today. So he fits prophecy. So there ain't no way in hell that he's somebody else than Esau Edom, man. Because you got the goddamn gooks. You got the fucking tile head motherfuckers. You got the fucking sand-faced ass niggas. Hey, all the motherfuckers, when they come meet at the fucking UN, what they wearing, man? Is they wearing their traditional garb and shit? Is the Japanese, the Ammonites, is they wearing the fucking what you call it? With the Yamayoko shit, whatever the fuck? Nah, man, they wearing fucking suits and ties, man. That's letting you know they've been Edomized. If that's a word, just made it one. They've been Edomized, man. Go ahead, brother. And earthquakes.
And earthquakes in diverse places.
Right. So when you Google earthquakes, man, it was earthquake Ecuador, Japan, LA, Haiti a couple years back. And I know I'm missing a lot of them, man. It's too many to even name, man. Go ahead.
All these are the beginning of sorrow.
Are the beginning of sorrows. Can you get the Luke 21, brother?
Yeah, this is Luke 21, verse 8. And he said, take heed that ye do not deceive, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am Mashiach, and the time draweth near, go ye not therefore after them. But when ye shall hear of wars and commotions,
what you hearing now? Go ahead.
Be not terrified, for these things must first come to pass.
Yep. But
the end is not by and by.
Go ahead. Is it verse 11?
Yes, verse 9.
Go ahead.
Then said unto them, nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines, and pestilences, and fearful sights, and great signs shall there be from heaven.
And fearful sights and great signs from heaven, man. How many blood moons did we have just in a month? Eclipses. You know, the comets, man. All those were signs in heaven, man. That's letting you know that the end is here. That's verse 11, brother. You did that was the end of 11. All right. We end on 2nd Esdras 9. And then, hey, you brothers got more scriptures or anything, you know? Yeah, 9 and 1.
This is 2nd Esdras 9 and 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest parts of the signs past which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Right, so it said once you see the signs that he told us about, we seeing them now. So now we can understand that this is the time where the Most High finna visit the world that he made. We know the Lord is on his way back through the signs that he gave us. Go ahead, brother.
Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the
What's
world.
going on? Earthquakes every goddamn where, and uproars of the people. Venezuela is up in an uproar. Brazil is in an uproar. Greece, Egypt was in an uproar. All these different places, man. Go ahead, brother.
Alright, verse 4. Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of these things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
Right, from the day that it was before us, man, because this was written. Go ahead.
For like as all things is made, and the world has a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest.
Meaning the end is being brought to the light, man. Being made manifest. Go ahead.
Even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works, and endings and effect and signs.
And endings and effects and signs, man. So let's let you know that we at the end of this thing. Go ahead, brother.
And every one that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed.
Right, verse 6 was the point, but hey, verse 7 is beautiful. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed. Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
Shall be preserved from the said
Perils.
perils,
Mean dangers.
and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders,
Mm-hmm.
for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning.
Yeah, right, and that's beautiful, man. Hey, that's a beautiful scripture to end on, man. Unless you brothers got anything else? Hey, so Lord willing, man, we hope you brothers are edified. You know, I mean, Esau, Edom, he is the so-called white man. That's who's ruling the world. That's why wickedness has increased. That's why transgression increaseth. You know, and just hope you were edified through this lesson the Spirit gave us. You know, so all honor, glory, and praise goes to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to all you Ashkim around the world preaching the gospel in truth and in sincerity and with charity. Shalom.